Hey guys, Chris here. Working on my 2011 GMC Acadia, putting an aftermarket radio in. This requires the purchase of a interface. Part number is RP5-GM31. This will work on a multitude of vehicles, GM vehicles that is. It gives you, has a dial on the side, allows you to set it for all the different manufacturers of aftermarket radios. It has, if you have an amplified system, which I do, this has the Bose speakers and subwoofer. Use the amplified selection. There's a non-amplified connection. One thing I want to note is if you hook this up regular, the rear view camera does not work through the head unit. I thought it would. It comes with this brown cable here. The brown cable has 3 wires on it. It's for looks like low-level inputs. One for subwoofer and one for the camera, rear camera, which I thought was going to play on the mine's in the rear view mirror on this vehicle, and I thought it was going to play through the head unit because there's a signal wire in the wiring harness that tells it when you put it in reverse. I didn't take a video of hooking up the harness because the harness is pretty cut and dry. You match all the colors together. The instructions were okay, they weren't the best, but I installed car stereo for a long time, so that wasn't an issue for me. It did come with the antenna adapter. I know some people claim that their kit didn't come with one. This one's from Amazon. It did come with the antenna adapter. It also retains the steering wheel controls without any programming, although it does in the instructions tell you how to program it if for some reason yours are not working according to what they're supposed to do. With this unit right here, you can keep the XM Sirius or Sirius XM built-in factory radio. Okay, steering wheel controls the OnStar, and it comes with a little box that plays the chimes, like door keying, door running, blah blah blah. Actually, the engine's running right now. Didn't even realize it. So as you can hear that, it was coming through that little box. All right, all I got left to do is tuck these wires in here. I had some Y adapters, thinking that those low-level inputs for the factory sub, and the fact, for the low frequencies and the high frequencies, I'd have to use that. But it looks like it's using the high-level inputs and doing its own thing inside the amplifier. So I didn't need that. So I didn't need this cord, don't need those, and there was another wiring harness that came with it that I didn't need, something else. One thing I wanted to point out on the Acadia, the USB port is right up here on top of the dash. There's a little compartment there. I could have gotten an adapter to plug it into here, but on this old head unit, this is about 4 years old, 5 years old. USB's on the front of this unit instead of in the rear, so I didn't want to have a wire sticking out and go in there. One thing I also did was I ran the microphone up here, stuck it to the headliner, down underneath the dash, zip tied it, and ran it up through to the back of the radio. And that's so we can answer phone calls through the head unit and make calls through the head unit. So that's all done. It's actually nice. You can see it's tucked in there pretty good. It won't come out, and it should have good sound in the location that it is in. I think that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please ask. I'll be sure to answer them. Again, I didn't show any of the wiring because it's pretty cut and dry. I mean, if you're attempting to do this yourself, I'm assuming you understand how to match colors together. But again, I highly recommend this box. Everything's working so far, no reprogramming needed done, and we'll be able to watch movies. I plan on putting an overhead DVD player in here, or I mean at least a screen. I have the dual moonroof, so I'm limited on space, but I know I can find one from a junkyard or on eBay from a junkyard, put it that way. and may add rear video to this, but as of right now, I just have front video. I also picked up this microchip bypass. It's like $12 or $13 on Amazon. I have one in all my vehicles. They work great. I used to just hook them up to a switch, but I figured why, you know, for that least, you know, that little expense, I don't have to flick any switches. It just automatically tricks it into think that the parking brake's on, so you can watch video when you're driving. That's like pretty much the best under $15 you'll ever spend. Again, any questions or comments, please ask. Thanks, guys.